Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Zuhair bin Muhammad Zahid and I'm from Polytechnic Tun Syed Nasir Syed Ismail, and I would like to introduce to you to our project, and that is Eco Insulation, Sustainable Home Insulation using Recycled Textile Fibers. First of all, I would like to introduce to you to my teammates. As you can see, Dr. Raizana is our supervisor and me as a team leader, and as you can see, Hazrin is an analysis lead, meanwhile Yasin is a lab lead and Zahin is a research lead. Nowadays, more than 16% of textile are made from synthetic materials such as nylon, polyester and spandex, which take decades to decompose and releases harmful gas. At the same time, Malaysian hot climates causes high indoor heat, leading to heavy usage of air conditioner and higher electricity bills, and increases carbon emission. To address this problem, our project proposed eco-insulation, an affordable and sustainable home insulation material made from recycled textile waste. This material trapped air, keeping home cooler in heat weather while reducing textile waste and promoting sustainability.
The objective of our project are to produce home insulation from textile waste using polyester fleece and analyze the textile insulation from polyester fleece. Next, for the problem statement. First, as we know, Malaysia has a hot climate which could lead to high indoor heat gain, especially to the roof. Second, due to the hot climate, the heavy air conditioner usage will increase and lead to high electricity bills and carbon emissions. Other than that, there is also the lack of affordable and sustainable insulation materials in the local market. Lastly, Malaysia has a textile waste issue, which is the amount of polyester fleece waste piling up in the landfills are steadily increasing throughout the year.
For this project, our scope focused on developing a basic home insulation material using a recycled polyester fleece. The activity we carry out include collecting polyester fleece waste, preparing insulation sample, testing their thermal performance, and documenting the result. It is important to note that our scope is limited to small-scale experimental work. This means we are not covering advanced testing, mass production, or immediate commercial application. Our work here is more of a proof of concept.
Our methodology consists of 4 main steps. The first one is material preparation, which we prepared polyester fleece and shredded it into small pieces. The second step is we prepared a starch solution and mix it with a fire retardant and evenly combine it with the fibers. For the third step is compression and drying, which the mixture was placed into a mold, compressed and dried to form a solid insulation board. Finally, the last step is we tested the insulation board for thermal conductivity, fire resistance and mechanical strength to evaluate their performance. This process ensures that our eco-insulation is not only sustainable but also effective and safe for household application.
Expected outcome for this project, we expect to produce an eco-insulation board made from a textile base, particularly polyester fleece. The outcome should demonstrate improved thermal resistance, ensuring that homemade stay cooler in a hot weather and warmer in a cooler condition. We also expect the material to show fire-safe and stable properties. Most importantly, the final product should be eco-friendly and low cost, making it a potential sustainable alternative to conventional insulation material in the future.
Now, moving on to related SDG. We are related to 4 different types of SDG, which is SDG 7, SDG 11, SDG 12, and SDG 17. Now, the first one is SDG 7, which is affordable and clean energy. This project helps improve energy efficiency in homes. By using better insulation, we can reduce the needs for heating and cooling. This means lower energy bills for households and less demand on power bill. Next, moving on to SDG 11, which is sustainable cities and communities. We are encouraging the development of environmentally friendly housing by using recycled textile material. This supports a more resilient, inclusive, and sustainable way of urban living. Next, for SDG 12, which is responsible consumption and production. The project utilizes textile waste, which promotes circular economic principles. Instead of relying on the new raw materials, we give waste textile a second life, reducing overall environmental impact. And lastly, for SDG 17, which is partnership for the goals. This project highlights the importance of collaboration. It encourages partnership between industries, academic institutions, governments, and communities. Together, this knowledge sharing and cooperation can help scale the impact of sustainable solutions. Now, moving on to resources needed. First, under raw materials, we are using recycled polyester fleece and cotton, which are collected from textile waste. This can come from both consumers or industrial forces. We also need a fire retardant binder, which functions to bond the fibers together for insulation mats and protect them from catching fire. Next, in terms of equipment and tools, we require shredders or scissors to cut and prepare the textile fibers. Compression tools and weights are used to press the insulation panels into shape. For drying, we use either an oven or an air drying setup. To measure performance, thermometer or a heat source are needed for thermal conductivity tests. And of course, safety gears such as gloves, masks, and goggles are important to protect the team during the process. For human resources, we need a research team that contributes skills, time, and expertise. In addition, guidance from a supervisor is crucial for technical validation and ensuring the process is carried out correctly. Finally, under other resources, we require a proper workshop, such as lab or workshop. We also need documentation tools like laptops and software to collect data and prepare reports. Reference material, such as journal and the Sustainable Development Goals guidelines, will support our project and help align it with global sustainability standards. That's all from us. Thank you for listening to our presentation.